Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Well, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rice. And it's Messi. Azar. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Short changes him with that pass. Mbappe, played in by Robertson. Fernandes. And here's Doué. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Camavinga crosses it in. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. That has been cut short. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Kane. Oh, right place, right time. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Robert Navarro. Fernandes. He's had it taken off him.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And it's Kane. Kane! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Tries to pass it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Camavinga calmly anticipates. Fernandes is fouled. And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's gone for goal. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, that's fabulous. Hit into the middle. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Camavinga promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Robertson. Azar. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. He's in plenty of space here. Robert Navarro. Rice. Now it's Kane. Robertson. It's a good spell of possession, this. Messi, and this is Kane. Nice interception, well timed. Rice. Now it's Messi. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And a quick
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're off again. So neither side has yet broken through. Now it's Messi. Nice sequence of passes, this. And Messi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Kane looks to get on the end of this. Robert Navarro. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Doué is wide and looking to get onto this. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That'll be a throw-in. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Camavinga, passing nice and neat. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Hazard. Well, that looks a decent ball. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nice physical challenge. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Mbappe. Akanji did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now, what about a counter-attack? Fernandez. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Keeper has taken decisive action. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. Rice tries making a foray down the right. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Mbappe gets his head on it! He scored! There is the breakthrough! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And he's had a hit! Good hit, kept the keeper honest.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 4. Here's your
Out to the right.
Coming on
Your
to
impression so
replace
far,
him
Jim?
is
There's a lot of
number
football
11.
still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Picked out brilliantly. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 18, Hazard. Number 13, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the
Borussia
field,
Dortmund are, of
number
course, in a
14,
position to go to the bench should the need arise.
McGinn.
And this is Kane, and he's certainly a decent chance!
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Borussia Dortmund are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 20, Mbappe. Number 6, Van Dijk.
Rice.
Coming on the field.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, the idea was a good one.
Taking place.
The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Aims beyond the defence. And this is Messi. He has found the way through.
Borussia Dortmund nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Juszczyk was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Howson tries to clear. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Messi. And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, good ball. And the shot! Harry Kane! Off the scale! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Borussia Dortmund could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
That's the end. Borussia Dortmund can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of
Borussia
noise and
Dortmund
energy.
against
This
Milan.
certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be...
Terrific header! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And this is Ronaldo.
Ronaldo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. Milan already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Pass somewhat off target.
That's really well cleared.
It's a throw-in. And back to the goalkeeper. Now it's Doué. Now he's got space here. Bastoni. Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's definitely not his best. And this is Messi.
Ronaldo has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Now this could be a chance. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Doué looking to get on the end of this.
Chance for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Messi shapes to shoot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
That's just downright fun.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day though in the life of the Boca Nation. If you're just joining us, we are already on the... Big chance! Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. An extraordinary start, breakthrough in next to no time.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry.
And shoots! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That looks a decent ball. Decent chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the comeback is complete. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
And the shot! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. There's the header! Goal! Boca Juniors! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't have much to aim at.
Boca Juniors take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's a cute ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. A lot, and the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again. in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolute